we are going to try deploying this using the instance of my Docker image that I have on Docker Hub, as opposed to the one that I have on Google Cloud Platform. Right. So let's kick off our first 20 minutes.
It's time to do.
And let me open up the necessary software that we need in order to do that. Got too much stuff open. Yeah, I should have did that. Let's see. No worries. All right, so we got that. All right, so let me go to this thing's still open. All right, let's go to the software. Open up WebStorm, and I am going to. This one. Let's go here. Where is the all right? Where is the project that I had used last week to do this? Let's go here. It wasn't this one. Was it this one? No, it wasn't this one. It was. Where's the one that I used last week? Oh, there it goes. Infrastructure. All right. Let's go here. All right. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna and that's why I wanted to do the Terraform last week, because now I can easily spin it up and spin it down and not have to inquire a bunch of money, a bunch of charges from Google. So there we have it. All right. So we're gonna do Terraform apply. I should have did this before the show actually, because now that's going to end up taking up a bunch. It's going to take a long time to do that. But in the meantime, while that is happening, I am going to start setting up my command for. I'm going to start setting up my command to kick off to launch the Google Cloud cluster. Right, so it's gonna be all right. Let's do GCP deploy or GK deploy. All right, let's go over here. So, so we've seen this page before, but instead of doing it for a deploy from Google, we're going to use a deployment from Docker Hub. So if I go to hub.docker and I bring it in here and I search for Tech Coach Ralph. So when we were doing it locally, remember we had to start it up on we had to push it up to Google Cloud Platform. We couldn't do that local registry. So now we have the back end and we have the front end. And so now we're going to try deploying it from here so that we can be able to, because I just want to get it started and running on Google. For me, it's not about the location of the image for now. It's more about getting it to actually work and start up. And also in the meantime, while it's creating the cluster, I'm gonna go to Atlas or MongoDB, and I am going to sign in. And we're gonna go to that's not the one I wanted. Cancel. We're gonna go to sign in. We go to this one. And I'm I'm going to go to network access. I'm going to add this again, access from anywhere for a 6-hour time block. And now that is being updated. So we will also go to here and we're going to open the terminal. And while that's happening, I'm going to be searching for GKE. So it takes some time for this to create. As we can see, it's getting created right here. This cluster is being created. So what we're going to need once this is ready, we're going to have to do the authentication right here. We're gonna have to do the authentication so that we can be able to interact with our cluster. And then after we do that, then we'll need to create this deployment for the backend. However, we're not going to use this Google URL. We are going to use this URL right here, and I think that should work. But we'll find out. We shall find out in due time. Let me see. So it's still creating. It takes some time. I meant to run the Terraform command before the show started, but I forgot. Let's see. So in the meantime, I will start writing out these commands. Let's see. All right. So it's been like 5 minutes that it's still creating. But let's see. We will need to do, let me start staging some of this. So we're going to need to do Google Container Cluster get credentials. Google. Oh, G-Cloud. All right, G-Cloud. G-Cloud container clusters. Container clusters. Get credentials. The name of the cluster is going to be UDEC-GKE-cluster, and the location will be US East 1. US East 1. So once this cluster is ready, then we would be able to get that authentication out of the way, and then we would be able to try to deploy from the Docker site or from the Docker Hub. And the reason that we are doing this is because when we used Minikube, we figured out how, if we needed to get Kubernetes running locally for whatever reason, for testing purposes, how to do it. But now we, on the job, you're going to have to know how to deploy it to the cloud as well. So following the instructions will only get you so far, and that's why I'm like, I want to make sure that we understand it in different areas, so we don't have the thing that happens when you go to like a boot camp or college where you've done it in a very, very controlled environment and everything is set to work. We need to see the hard road, and when things don't work, how do we troubleshoot, and how do we how do we work our way around it? And that's why we are going this route. All right, let's see here. All right. I wonder if I send this if it'll work. Let's say authorize. It's still getting started up, and that's why we can't do this command yet. But we will do it as soon as it is done. I really should have did this before the show started, but I was not thinking.
Bruh.
All right. So in the meantime, though, let's continue looking at here. So after we do this, then this should work. Let me make some notes over here of things that I'm gonna need to pass in. Okay, here's what we'll do. While this is getting set up, let's look at the secrets. So let's say how to reference. Secret G or G Cloud secret in GK deployment. Let's do that. Use Secrets Manager add-on with Kubernetes Engine. Access secret store outside of GK cluster using client libraries. So we do all that, and we set the project. All right, so gcloud services. Okay, so all right, so enable the Kubernetes Engine and the Secrets Manager. So container, gcloud, Google APIs, and then Secret Manager. All right, so we're going to enable Secrets Manager.Google APIs, and then grant roles for your user account running the following commands once for each of the following IAM roles. Role.secretmanager.admin and role/container cluster admin. Replace the project ID with your ID. Replace your user identifier with user and then your email address. Replace role with individual role. Okay, gotcha. All right, so the deployment is done now. So what we can do, we can go back over here. And you see the check mark over here. So now we can actually kick off the credentials. All right, so now we have credentials. We can use our kubectl command. All right, so we're going to say kubectl. And we're going to say create deployment. And our deployment name is going to be udec-be. And we're going to say image equals tech coach Ralph / udec-be. And is there anything else we need to set? I think we should be good with that. Let's run that, see what we get. I wonder if it's going to be able to find the Docker Hub image without any additional details. That's going to be an interesting one to figure out to see. Because so far it hasn't done anything yet. All right, let's see. So updated deployment. Okay. So all right, it created the deployment, right? So now we need to, let's do this real quick. Let's do this. Let's set our gcloud services enable. Move this over here a little bit. So gcloud services enable. And it's like secrets manager. Secrets manager dot Google APIs .com. All right, maybe I have a typo. Let's see. Oh, secret. Did I put secret? Is it secret manager, not secrets manager? Okay, so that worked. So that went through. Okay, cool. Um, let's see. Let me do the container one too, just in case. I'm pretty sure the containers are running though because we're able to actually start up the application. Okay. All right. Now we are going to do. We got that running. Well, we got that running. So now they say prepare the environment, start secrets, create a secret, and secret manager key equals. All right, we did that. Uh, create the cluster and Kubernetes resource. We got all of that done. Create read-only namespace, create service account. Okay. I just need the. I know I have the secret in there. I'm just not sure how to reference it yet. So we'll come back to that part maybe later. But for now, I need to go and get the connection information for the database. So we're gonna go to not that quick start. Or no, not quick start. Where is my database? Okay, let's go here. No. Let's go here. Connect. That's what I'm looking for. And we're gonna go to here, and this is the connection string. So I have to put in the password, right? So we are going to say, take this, and I think that was part of the problem is that it didn't take that. All right, so we're gonna go to here, and we're going to say, we are going to say kubectl, and it is going to be create deployment. And you see how I was trying to remember these things now? Or not create deployment. It's set environment, and that's going to be deployment slash udec dash be, and the value will be it will be, let me pull it up. API. And it's going to be database connection. Oh, shit. Equals. And it will be, go here. Copy that. And then I go over to here, and I'm going to paste this, and I have to change the password though. So I'm going to go to the other screen in the meantime while I update the password. And we're going to look for over here, and I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to. All right, now let me try to connect to it. Unknown command. I think it's set env actually. Let's see. Why can't I get to this? Give me a second. Give me a second here. I think it's kubectl set env. All right, so it's updated. Perfect. Let me clear that. All right, so all right, so let's go back over here. We have it updated. Now let's try to start the service.
Lunch break. Lunch break.
All right, well, it is break time right as we're going to start the service. So what we'll do is we will go to break, and then we shall return and start the service and see if we have any errors. I wish I could have set up the Kubernetes dashboard, but we'll do that. We'll do that when we come back. All right. But for now, it is break time. Let's go to full screen. All right. Let me check the chat, and then we're going to get into our first break time discussion.
Still have a lot to do, I still have to put away the chairs. But anyway, I've got all the chores. Or anyway, it's up to me to do them all. I still have to put my clothes today. All in all, reality is cats. Like an alley cat at your park. But now I gotta do your part. I got a day job and a night job, and an interview at 5. You've gotten rid of both boyfriends, and you've given me the green light. I got a day job, and a night job, and an afternoon away. You just waved a hand and we're engaged, you say. I've been up since 4 a.m. and finishing this at midnight. After this thing I should sell it and call it quits when the getting's good. I took a night at your new club today to take a break away from the rats. But now I got your locker stool and your car keys in my cart. I pick up the pieces left on the floor while you walk away like you don't care no more. I'm tired of cleaning every mess you make, slowly losing patience with every break. Every promise broken never leads to change. I'm the one who's always left rearranged. Your lack of effort shows clear as the day. I'll be sweeping you out when I find my way. Hey, hey, I'm the cleanup crew, fixing your mess just like it's new. Hey, hey, won't be here long, cleaning house, I'm moving on. Watching you take credit for the work I do, every single task I pull double through. Your empty words no longer faze me. Soon enough your history, just wait and see. Where's the spark, the dedication gone? I'm carrying weight, dragging us along. No more excuses, your time is past. This sweeps your fate, I'll make it last.